Thank you for watching this presentation of the Upland Racing League.
Brought to you by the Epics Podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 Eastern, 6:15 Pacific.
All right, good day, everybody. How we doing today? We're going to coming at you live right here on the MRNN network, and you'll have to excuse me because I have new software and I'm still trying to learn how to use it. So it might be a little rough this morning or this afternoon. So we'll see how it goes, though. Anyway, I'm joined as always by my good buddy Dak, URL Commissioner. Dak, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How's it going?
Oh, it's going.
It's going.
I'm off to a good start. I already missed a commercial spot, but that's okay. We'll get it in, no problem. We are in week 6 this week of the URL season, coming to you from the Schools Out Speedway, a new track just newly released and newly sanctioned in the URL. Just a quick venue switch over from the WWP track. So hopefully this will go smooth this afternoon. We'll see how it goes.
I just raced that track. It is a fun little track.
It is. It is a fun little track, and it's a fast track. I don't expect races to take much longer than 2.5 minutes or so for each race. So pretty excited to see how these racers do today for sure. All right, so let's go ahead and start things off. I'd like to just quickly check out last week's leaderboard. We were able to have a bit of a position change after last week's win by Sam Mahoney, moving up one spot to the takeover, the first place spot that has been held for the first 4 weeks by Matsuda R. KO Ninja still holding in there in third place, Wander 1976 in fourth, with a nice back-to-back second place finish in weeks 4 and 5. M. Wagamizzi still hanging in there, moved up one spot from 6th to 5th. And Metashpook holding out the 6th place spot with Buellman, TB 125 in 7th and 8th. J.H. Tolton, who has a sub-driver of Phalos, who finished 3rd place last week on a nice finish, still holding in there in 8th place with Shackleton, Swedish Moguls, and Dr. Tid rounding out the top 11 there. So things are still tight at the top. Only 1 point separates first and second, and I believe only 11 points separate first from fifth. So it's still tight at the top. We still got 3 races to go, 2 after today, of course. So it's very interesting to see how this is going to shake out.
Yeah, and there was a question about MPS score and so forth, and as KO kind of noted. So for the drivers that are starting, I know that there's like new features when you start a race and so forth. We're just going to do no AI, and then don't worry about the MPS and all that other stuff. We're just going to keep it very simple because it is a private server, and so in the private server, only the people who are racing will see the code.
Correct. So since we're running the Stock Car Champion Series, we will go with a private race. Don't forget that the heat races are at 5,000 UPIX each. The final will be at 100 UPIX for the stakes. And there will be no AI, private server, and no qualifying lap. So anything else, just ignore for now. We'll have to see how those mechanics play out once the Blossom season starts for the Upland Racing Series, because I know that there's some things that are going to be happening there for that. So we'll just keep an eye out for that and see how it goes. So hopefully everybody's got a good gist of how things operate. All right, so we are going to go ahead and introduce our drivers for today's race, and we'll get going.
Let's meet our drivers. Racing for the Mahoney and V Motorsports Racing Team, sponsored by Mahoney Metaverse Holdings, number 30, San Mahoney. Reigning 2023 Pro Series champion, number 15, Matsuda R. Representing the Castle Elite Racing Team, sponsored by BEBattle.net and My Upland Info, along with Anthology Puzzles, number 13, Yeoman. And number 7, TB125, representing Tyner Speedways, Tyner Homes, and Kern Motors. Number 9, I Fly, representing the Hyde Park Ninjas, sponsored by Ninjava Coffee. Number 6, KO Ninja, representing Meadows Racing School, current URL world number 1. Number 6, Metashpook, sponsored by MWAGA Investments. Number 15, MWAGA Mizzy, representing the Creedmoor Hub, sponsored by the 24/7 Venture Group. Number 6, Swedish Mogul, with alternate driver Jacqueline, representing Tolton Racing, sponsored by Tolton Meta Ventures. Number 22, JH2271, with alternate driver number 23, Payload. And finally, sponsored by Neo Decor Showrooms and Factories. Number 5, Wanderer 1976.
All right, and that's our drivers for today's race, as always. A great group of guys and gals out there driving for us this afternoon. So good luck to all of those drivers. Let's see. And all right, so let's go ahead and see, check out our track layout for today. As I said before, we are racing on the Schools Out Speedway in Oakland, California. It is 1.67 miles, 19 turns. It is a very tricky track. There's only one spot for a boost on the whole track. So hopefully everybody that's practiced it has found the boosting area. So yeah,
this is that the hard way.
Right. Yeah. So let's go ahead and have Heat 1 start their race.
Vote is up.
Let's see who's in Heat 1. We've got Buellman, Wander 1976, Dr. Tid, KO Ninja as our starter for Heat 1 today, MWAGA Mizzy, and Metashpook. And I did not see, did Dr. Tid check in this morning? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he did.
Oh,
he's here.
Nice.
I followed up with him.
Yeah. Good to see Dr. Tid. Hopefully going to make it out on the track today. And let us know when we have a full load there, and we'll go ahead and get in there. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and jump out for a quick commercial break, and we can hit the commercial that we didn't hit earlier.
Promotional consideration for today's race has been paid for by the following. By Integrity Finance, by MMVH, scan QR code for information. And by Metaverse Auto Group Dealerships. And by Immersed Banner and Llama Libre.
There we are. I found the right button. We're back. All right. I am getting a runtime error.
All right. I'm in.
All right.
I can share.
I'm going to try one more time here. If I can't get in on this run, then I'll let you do it. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. Share your screen.
All right. Got to get that. Just set up a second. All right.
All right, and we are in. There we go. All right, we can go ahead and start that race whenever you are ready.
All right, let them know. Actually, let me stop sharing real quick. And I'll bring it right back up now as we get into it.
All right, here we go. Schools Out Speedway, ladies and gentlemen. First look at this nice track. This is looking interesting.
Yeah. I know some people were saying that they were having some issues.
Yeah, mine's not having fun right now, I can tell you that.
You're the one who messed it up.
Probably. All right, let's try.
Well, don't keep trying. That's what we keep telling everyone. Leave it alone.
Oh yeah, no. I'm trying.
Here we
something
go.
else.
So someone seems they've run into engine problems. Let's see who it is. Oh, KO and Buleman right off the bat competing with each other.
Should jump over to helicopter mode there.
Yep. Sorry, I got distracted.
I know. We'll see that. There we go. Buleman off to a great start on this first run here. Everybody nice and bunched up there. Looks like we got Metaspook in second, Wanderer in third, KO Ninja fourth, Mwaga in fifth, iFly in sixth. Wow. Yeah, there we go. If Buleman can stay out of traffic, he's got a chance to take this one. There we go.
All
We
it takes is one mistake, and there are, there's some turns here where you're just like moving in and out and losing speed fast.
Yeah. Oh, Metaspook with a nasty skid right there. Going to block out, looks like KO Ninja trying to come around him, and he made it around him.
And
now Mwaga's now made it around him.
And
we're going to flip back and forth here for a minute.
Yeah. Okay, they're having fun there. And Buleman and Wanderer 1976 are just like cruising down that straight, up ahead.
Yeah, they're definitely making some moves here. KO Ninja and Metaspook battling it out for the third place spot here.
Yeah, third, fourth, and fifth are battling. Let's see what's happening. Buleman holding a nice, comfortable lead.
Oh, Buleman with the boost. Wanderer with a boost right behind him. Oh, this is it right here. Final lap. Let's see. Can Wanderer make a move? Buleman's got to make a mistake for it to happen, and I just don't see it right at the moment. Wanderer with a skid.
Still enough to hold it, though. Blando's done a nice job on this. The Schools Out Speedway.
And here we go into the finish line. Couple more turns to go. Buleman's still going to hold off to take the win here. Let's see if KO Ninja can hold off Metaspook to get into third place. There we go. Have it. Buleman in first. Wanderer in second. KO Ninja holds off Metaspook to get into the finals for week number 6. Metaspook having a rough time putting down the points board. All right. Great race, everybody. Great race.
People are running out of their jobs
to see how that's awesome. Very nice run, KO. Barely making the cut. Very, very nicely done. Agram, how are you? C324, what's up? Good to see you.
That was fun stuff.
All right, Buellman coming in with a 231, 277, and Wander with a 231, 842 right behind him, less than 400ths of a second behind KO Ninja, 235, 237. Very nice to make it into the finals there. And what a great race. These guys, I knew it was going to be a really good one right off the bat. So they're showing their teeth right at the beginning. So we'll see what happens in heat number 2. And in the meantime, we'll go ahead and jump out of here for a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Today's race brought to you by the UpX Podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 p.m. Eastern.
The UpX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host too stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.
All right, and as I said, we're going to go ahead and jump right over into heat number 2. We have J.H. Tolton being played by Phalos at the moment. Matsuda R, Swedish Mogul, who is being run by Shackleton, and San Mahoney, who's going to be our starter for today's heat number 2 race, and then TB 125 to round out the heat. And this is our short heat, so this is going to be 5 racers instead of 6. So good luck to all of our racers. Hoping they all make it there.
Yeah, I got to say, JH pulling in Phalos for his team. That was a good move.
Yeah, that was. Phalos showing a super nice run. During the Frost Championship Series there. Super happy to see. I was, a bit surprised at the leaderboard when it finished up, but, pleasantly surprised, of course. She and Raza coming in second place, Phalo taking the win. That was just an awesome run, and good to see him pull in on a team and get into the URL and start racing with us.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see good drivers getting onto teams. So that'll be fun to see how that evolves.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so we are starting the lobby. I don't see a code quite yet. Hopefully we'll get a code here pretty quick for the lobby and get these guys in there racing.
Yeah, no code yet, but should be coming up. So it was the first time I raced in a couple of weeks. Upland just keeps, I don't know if, I know you have your headline news and stuff, and so I don't know if you've talked about this, but Upland just keeps adding functionality to racing like almost every 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, and honestly, I didn't talk about it because I didn't know it was coming. This is something that happened in the last 24 hours. So,
wow.
Yeah, so this was all news to me. I happened to create a race earlier today and saw some of the extra stuff on there. So I'm not exactly sure how the Define MPS thing works yet, but it's going to be interesting to see, I think.
I think we'll need to get X1 to talk about it on headline news.
So see, it's MPS defines which cars will be able to join the race. Minimum
That
is
makes
91.
sense.
Max 999. All cars within the value can join. So we got to figure out what the car values are. So I haven't done that yet. I'll have to do some research here this afternoon and try to figure that out. And we'll bring an update as soon as we possibly can on that.
So how is it that putting the code in works now?
So what'll happen is I do know that I do know some of the information. I don't know all of it. So each car is assigned an NPS score. Okay, and this is eventually going to have to do with the burnable assets for your consumables when that rolls out. So what'll happen is for instance, let's say a stock car, pro car, has an NPS score of 999. If I say that that it has to have an NPS score of 999, then only a stock car pro can join that race. Now, with that being said, only a car with a score of 999 can join that race. If I have an S1 and I have, let's say an S1 has a score of 750. If I have an S1 and I can
Soup it and modify it.
Up
Right.
to meet the 999 score, then I would be able to
Race.
enter that race. So this
So-
is
I was actually asking about the code to spectate because
sorry.
the track is the queue is full.
Oh, yeah.
But I like the information. That was good.
Yeah. So so what that means is basically, I think it's awesome because what's going to happen is if I only want S4s to race, and I know that S4s have a score of 200, let's say, and I put my maximum NPS score in there of 200, then only an S4 is going to be able to join my race. So I think it's awesome, and it really is going to open it up to bring in some more challenging racing, in my opinion.
Okay. Well, let's get the heat going.
All right, let's go. Let's get her.
Are you in?
I am not. I cannot get in. There's something wrong with my my browser. Are you in?
No. How do I go to just spectate?
Oh, wait. Nope. It's going to let me. Hold on. Ooh. Oh, the NPS score is actually stated right on your vehicle now. So an S4E has an NPS score of 144.
Right.
All right, so I'm going into the race. I'm just grabbing an S4. Hang on. I am
Oh, okay.
on my way.
I thought there was a
Oh,
whole
no,
thing
it's
being-
not letting me. It's not letting me. I'm getting this error message.
All right. I'll join with an S4.
Well, you can probably go in as a spectator now because mine's going to be in there. Go ahead and start that.
Okay. Yeah. It seems I can get in as a
All
spectator.
right. So, yeah, go ahead and share your screen again.
Okay. And then we.
And I'll
Get
just
it.
be, yeah, I'll just be dragging an S4 around for a little while.
All right, here we go. I gotta tell you, the stock cars are good. They look great on the track.
They do look really nice on the track. I agree.
Your S4 is slow to get on the track.
Yeah, probably because I aired out. Right off the gate, aired out.
Yep. No, you don't have to worry about racing it.
Right? Yeah, no, I got that all settled. I don't have to worry about even doing anything. Hopefully we can get a clear start here.
Do I hear music?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Why don't we do a joke while we wait?
Why did the race car driver bring a pencil and paper to fail win race event? Because he wanted to draw out a strategy for when he inevitably takes the lead or fall behind and erase it. That's awesome.
Who doesn't like a good dad joke?
Right?
Thanks, Caesar. It's 5 minutes, right? That you have to wait when it errors out like that.
Not necessarily 5 minutes. Sometimes it's only a couple of minutes, but it is definitely taking its good old sweet majestic time here.
So 2 weeks left. Who do you think takes it?
I honestly, I can't even say right now. I can't even say. You know, if you base it on current status, I would say Sam Mahoney probably has the best chance of any, just because of his consistency throughout the first part of the season. But like I said, it's only 10 points that separates first from fifth. So literally anybody could, with 2 weeks left, anybody could still take this.
Yeah,
so,
any engine problems, and that's a race.
And that's a race, right? You're all done. So, I mean, it can go any way right now.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Here we go.
And we are off. Go ahead and jump us over into helicopter as soon as possible there. All right, here we go. Sam Mahoney off with the big lead. Arshak is sticking right in there, trying to give him a little bit of competition. Sam Mahoney and Arshak. Here we go with Team Mahoney jumping right out there in front.
They have that fast lane locked up.
Yeah, Phalos in second. And they definitely have that. Or yeah, Phalos in third, sorry. They definitely have that fast lane on lock for sure. Yeah, TB
Just wanted to see
125.
TB and Shaq going at it.
Right? Oh,
Yep.
Shaq with the
TB
skid.
got that.
TB taking the lead in there. Uh-oh, now Jacqueline trying to come back, and she does with the fast lane. Oh, and now.
Meanwhile, Arshak is
Arshak. Now in the lead, and they are trying to use those boosts, and it's a tough place to use them.
If you do it a little too late, you skid out on that turn.
On that turn, yep.
That's what happened to me.
All right.
It's actually a fun little track.
It is. The track is great. And Arshak with a bad, or I'm sorry, Sam Mahoney with a bad skid right there.
Yeah. Gave Phalos a chance to catch up.
And yeah, I was going to say, gave Phalos a chance to pull up a little bit in that third place spot. Jacqueline now in fourth, coming up there at the end.
Yep.
And here we go into lap number 3. Arshak still in first. Sam Mahoney in second.
Oh,
no! Who had the? Oh, is that Phalos with the bad skid? Oh, and it was. Yeah.
Sorry, I had moved to see Shaq and TB. They're going at it. But let's come back to the leaders. Arshak still in first, Sam in second, Phalos in third. It looks like this might be the way it ends.
Yeah, it's possible. They're coming around on the end lap there.
Yep.
And of course, everybody's going to have to wait for me to come around because, you know.
You're just finishing lap 2.
Yeah, before their cars clear the bakche. You're welcome.
That was close.
All right, Arshak with the win. Sam Mahoney in second, Phalos in third. Jacqueline with a nice fourth place show up. TB 125 in fifth. And Phalos, Sam Mahoney, and Arshak going on to the finals for today's race. Very nicely done.
I just realized I think I need to get I have work that I have to do behind the scenes that I forgot about.
All right. Very nicely done, everybody. Nice race. Glad that we are on this track this week because I think the races are much more exciting. I do like the WWP track, but it does leave some of the excitement on the table for sure. So Arshak with a 231.143, and I believe that is our poll for the finals, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, that
I
is
don't
our
think I
poll.
did you do a screenshot of the first heat?
Yeah, it's on there. Bielman got
Oh,
one.
okay, good.
2:31, 2:77 was the fast time in Heat 1.
So Arshak got pole.
Arshak got pole with a 2:31, 143. That is moving. Now I can
Yeah.
tell you, I was able to pull out a 2:29 roughly with a Pro Series on this track. So I think a 2:30 is probably possible. But it'd be tough to get one. I think Arshak ran a very clean race there, so picking up a hundredth of a second somewhere on the track between him and Buellman's time. So I think this is going to be a very exciting finals race. So we'll go ahead and let the cars clear the blockchain. We'll jump away for a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back, and we can go ahead and get a code going. Hopefully, might be another minute or two.
So yeah, Arshak will need to do it again, and this time only 100. We have to let him know. Or actually, he didn't do it before. This is the first time he's doing it, so let's make sure he has the info.
Yeah. So Arshak, if you can hear us, hopefully you're on the stream. But if you can hear us, it's a private race, no NPS score, no AI, and a 100 UpX prize pool for the stake. So we're about a week away from the start of Blossom season, and I don't know if you were able to catch any of the show last night on the UpX podcast, but TML had a nice hour-long rant about Bermuda. So everybody's trying to figure out whether it's a hoax, not a hoax, a double cross, a double, triple overhand, triple cross. So
look, after last year's hurricanes and how we were all set to be able to start providing property insurance, it's a hoax.
I'm with you. I'm thinking that it's probably a hoax. I don't really see it. I mean, they could fool us all and make it a double cross. I don't know. They could say that, they could have wrote the description out as a hoax to, I don't know. I'm of the belief that it is 100% an April Fool's joke. I do have preparations in place in case it's not, and I need to fly to Bermuda. But
all right, code is up. You have the and the list of racers is updated.
All right.
So everything is good to go for the final heat of
All right.
this race.
So one more time, our finals today: Buellman, Wanderer 1976, KO Ninja, Arshak, San Mahoney, and Phalos. And nope, that's not it. I don't have it on the screen because I'm well. So all right. So with the old software, I was sharing a screen to make live updates and stuff, and with the new software, I cannot do that because I can only share one screen at a time. With my old software, I could share more than one screen at a time. So I had to do slides with the information on it, and so therefore the final slide doesn't happen. So we are going to go with the old-fashioned audio.
All right, race is full. Everything's ready. I'm going in. I'm going to give them the kick it.
All right.
And let me get myself sharing.
All right. And there we
All
are.
right.
All right, let's go ahead and hit that start button. Let's get this bad boy moving. Arshak, Buellman, Phalos, KO Ninja, San Mahoney, and Wanderer 1976 battling it out right here, week 6 in the Upland Racing League Stock Car Competition Series on the MRNN network. Let's do it.
It's going to be a nice race. Buellman got the second spot. That's actually been a really good spot for the starting line.
It has been, yes. All right.
I know, helicopter mode. Got it. It's alphabetical. That's pretty funny. Huh?
I'm hoping we didn't get a.
So we should talk to X1 about not doing changes to racing on Thursdays.
Well, unfortunately, that is always going to be the case.
Because of their release schedule.
Because of their release schedule. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
It will always be the case. It's always done on Thursdays.
Yeah. Well, we'll be the first ones to test it.
So yeah, right. So we test out everything here. That's just what
And
we
you know, we do it live because that's how we do it. Why not?
Right.
I hope they X1 is watching so he can see how we squirm.
Yeah. Right.
So
All right.
5 minutes, and actually there was something. What was it I was going to talk about?
Yeah. See, Dak, that virtual background makes you lag bad. I just noticed it.
Then let's not do it.
Oh yeah, there. That's way better. Yeah, for some reason this program just does not like virtual backgrounds.
Okay. Caesar, get Northumberland sanctioned, and we can look at it for future URL seasons.
I think we're on, aren't we on Northumberland? What track are we on next week? I think we're on it. I think Northumberland.
is. Right,
that's,
right.
that's Buellman's track. Yeah, we're racing it next week. That's Buellman's track.
Right, and Hyde Park Ninjas is sponsoring it.
That's right. Yeah.
Ninjaba.
In Java Coffee.
That's what he's talking about. That's
and-
what Caesar's talking about.
Yeah, that's what Caesar's talking about. Yeah.
At least I think it's Caesar, because I'm not going to say C324R15.
Oh, nice. All right. Cool.
I want the racing barrels.
Yeah, me too.
Hey,
Caesaris. Ah, now I get it.
okay.
Now it makes sense.
Sorry.
Now it makes sense.
See, now everybody's laughing, and I know. Okay, all right. I think we're going to race at some point. Help me, Upland. Before I make another mistake.
Gotta love new
was
features,
saying,
man. Gotta love new features.
The URL HQ track has finally been added to.
Yes.
So I can't wait to race on that.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Yeah, I've raced on it a couple of times. Cool track, short, sweet, to the point, very fast.
Nothing to it.
Yeah, lots of places to pass and speed and everything. It's a good fast car track. It's good for the the Pro Series, the S1Rs, the S1Es, the Competition Series. All those cars will run really nicely on the HQ track. So get out there and get practicing on that bad boy, because you bet it will show up in a URL season very soon. I'm guessing more than likely during our Champion Series that comes up right after we're done with this series with the S1Rs. So I'm sure we'll see it then.
Yeah. No, it's that's a pretty good guess.
Just taking a stab at it,
Yeah. It might be the way we kick things off. Who knows?
Yeah. I'm waiting on my last of 3 tracks to finish up here, and 3 new tracks to finish up here, and then hopefully we will have the Mass Chef circuit here pretty soon.
So will you do like a mini series with
Yep.
the Castle Elite Racing?
Yeah, so we'll do a mini series with on the circuit. So it'll be Castle. It'll be the Castle Run Speedway. It'll be the Big E Raceway in Chicago, opening soon. It will be the Miami Mayhem Raceway in Miami, in Flagami, opening soon, and then back at Castle Run Reverse, which will be the first reverse track in Upland. So it'll be you'll be able to run the exact Castle Run, but only in the opposite direction.
Whoa! You don't just drop a little thing like that and just wait. What?
Yeah. It is in construction right now. It'll be done in just a few days. But we will have the first reverse track in Upland will be the Castle Run Speedway in reverse.
That's pretty awesome. And
Yeah.
I think we're all stuck. Actually, let me check and see, because I haven't actually checked to see if people are saying anything.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here.
Luckily, this track is so fast, even if we had to wait for it to all clear, redo it again, we would still finish on time.
Yeah, right?
So, Uplando, nice job.
Yeah, great track, Uplando. I said it before and I'll say it again. This is a great track. Very nicely done.
I am liking that. I think people are putting a little more thought into track design. I know in URL, we've seen a lot of tracks come in, and when we start talking about you need 40% ownership, 10% development, it kind of throws some people off, and then they just kind of fade away. But part of the reason is so when we do the races, you have tracks with structures on them, with character to them, and that's what makes it fun. When we did MTU, there's a lot of character and a lot of development. When we did Kingdom Speedway, Abdullah has that all like 99% developed, right? So it's fun when you race on those tracks and they're able to kind of get a feel for the track environment.
Right.
Okay, this is fun. Why don't we go to commercial?
Yeah, I think we're going to have to. Let's go ahead and jump to commercial. And then, Dak, why don't you refresh your screen and see if it'll let you back in?
Okay.
And we will be right back. Hopefully we can get this worked out. right, and we're back, and it does look like we are having some pretty big issues um, with this track, and it's not even letting you load back in, is it?
No, I'm stuck. Yeah, Blando's been working on that school note since like what? Oh, Blando, 2019, 2020?
Oh yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah, for many of us, we don't know when Oakland opened. That was long before some of us got here. Good to be an OG of Blando. Yeah. I might actually black all the way out and try again. Yeah, I think we need to close the race. All right, I'm gonna close it out and stop presenting.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Sorry, everyone. Trying to work backstage with drivers. So I think a lot of people might know this, but for those that are kind of getting into upland racing or you're thinking of starting your own league, some of the things that we've kind of been doing, and it really has worked out well for us, is we set up our race channel, right? So where the track is, where we can kind of promote the sponsors for the tracks and so forth, especially our gold sponsors that sponsor tracks. And then within that race day channel, we do a private thread where we invite the drivers, and that becomes kind of our lobby. And that's where we do all the communication with the drivers, where we post the codes, answer questions about that they might have about running the race or whatever it might be that they're doing. And that really has worked out well. So if you're thinking of doing a kind of a race series and you want to kind of keep it private and it's invited drivers only kind of thing, definitely look at using Discord and look at using a private thread within Discord. So Saris is keeping us up with the jokes. Why did the race car driver bring a map to the fail win race? He wanted to navigate his way through the twists and turns of the track, or at least figure out route in case things didn't go as planned.
Hmm?
All right, I think that one. Yeah.
Got me on that one.
Oh, sure.
All right, so this is a
I wonder. Yeah, it'd be great if there was a way that they could reset the servers. Remember that in the old days? Can't really do that so much nowadays.
Yeah, I know. So hopefully we're going to get an announcement for the Blossom season racing to start up here pretty soon. I know that. So I reached out for some comment earlier this week to see if anybody had any information with the Upland team, and all I got was we are doing some tweaks. But for the most part, it should still all be roughly about the same. With that said, now that we have car values, I think there a few tweaks is going to be a lot of tweaks.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be interesting because I know being able to, there was, and it's been an issue from the beginning when people could start racing,
Mhm.
where if you have the fastest car and you know the track, you're going to win, right?
Mhm.
And so when you do public races and everyone joins, and you can only join with your S4, for example, and someone is racing in a stock car, yeah, there's just no way you're going to win. And so it was a great way for racers to make some UPICs because they would come in, make a public race, people would join, and they had a pretty good chance of winning. But with some of these new changes, I think it's going to limit some of the. It's going to make it more even, playing field for drivers to kind of race against other drivers.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, next week, Hyde Park Ninjas is the sponsor, and look what KO put up.
Yeah, so they've been running that for the entire month of March, and it's been so each series. So it's S1E, S4E, TE. I think it's all the E-class series vehicles, and then karts, and it's top time in each one of those series for 10,000 UPICs and a Ninja Duck BE. So I already have my Ninja Duck BE, but the more the merrier is what I always say.
I don't have a Ninja Duck BE, but I don't think I can take people down in my S1E. So, but yeah, it was really the Ninja Duck BE that caught my attention.
Right, right. And I believe that I believe KO is the largest holder of Ninja Duck BEs as well. He's got a ton of them.
He went on a hunt.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, so only a few more days to finish that up. That's if you want a chance to jump over there and grab some UPICs, now's a good time to do it.
KO 25 Ninja Ducks. Isn't there only like 30? I don't know.
No, I think there's 50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
Jeez.
so he's got 50% of the supply of Ninja Ducks.
And then Oakland was open, city number 5. Who could name the first 4 cities? So for our friends watching, who can name the first 4 cities opened in Upland? If one person gets it, first person to get it, 10,000 UPICs.
Oh, damn.
Matt Chef will send it to you.
Oh, damn.
No one? No one? I don't know what the first 4 cities. Well, okay, San Francisco, obvious. But I don't know if it was Manhattan or Berkeley that opened.
No, Berkeley wasn't even close to one of the top 4. Because
Okay,
I went to the
3.
San Francisco, Manhattan, Fresno.
Oh, wait, KO. San Francisco, Oakland, Santa Clara. No, I don't think it was Santa Clara.
No, I did the opening in Santa Clara, so I know it wasn't Santa Clara.
Oh, there we go. San Francisco, Manhattan,
Cleveland.
Chicago. San Francisco, Manhattan, Fresno, Brooklyn, Oakland, Staten Island, Bakersfield, Chicago. All right, now Uplando's just showing off. He copy and pasted from somewhere.
Yeah, he did. He did.
But he gets it.
San Francisco, Manhattan, Fresno, Brooklyn.
All right. There you go.
Interesting. So they went east. So they went west, east, west, east.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But
Dr. Tid.
Fresno,
Dr.
picking
Tid got it.
Fresno is interesting.
Oh no, it was supposed to be top 4 up, Lando, not top 3.
Right, because you mentioned that Burke that it was the 5th city release, so I wanted to know what the top 4 were, the first 4. So Dr. Tid wins 10,000 UPX from Mass Chef. Thank you, sir.
My
I
pleasure.
got it. I got it. Any luck that we've cleared the blockchain and all that other stuff yet?
We have not cleared the blockchain yet. It is completely stuck.
Oh,
API is still unchanged. Bielman was asking if anybody's
everyone, go get your drinks. Come back in 10 minutes, and we'll keep going. Because I don't think I can do small banter for 10 minutes. We had been so efficient, I didn't have material.
Right? I know we were doing so good.
We were
so good.
and it wasn't the
We went-
software shift this time.
Right. We went like, I don't know, a long time without any issues.
Oh well, it is what we do, right?
Uh-huh. That is a fact.
in our race day channel, Puleman is like, "Hey, everybody got spare stock cars?"
Oh yeah. Just laying around.
Like, sure, we
Mhm.
all have an extra 400 laying around.
Yeah.
You know what's scary is people are like, well, I have a 1E and a 1R, and I have a Pro and another V2 and trainee, trainer cars. These drivers have a whole lot of they like their cars.
Yes, we do. All right, status is still unchanged.
We might have to just try to pick it up.
Yeah, I think we broke the blockchain.
It wasn't us. It wasn't us. We didn't do it. It wasn't us. Shh. Slapstick time. I'm not next to Mass Chef. I can't.
I know, right?
Well, he's bigger than me, so I would be the one being slapped around. No, Orlando. The issue is the cars are locked up. So the real problem is we can't get our drivers to race their cars. So it's not the track; it really is the NFTs.
Yep, all the NFTs are stuck on the blockchain.
Yep.
Arshak said in private chat, just a couple more minutes, it should be good.
Okay.
Everybody's laughing at it.
I'm glad. Because, da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Right?
Wait, Dr. Tid is paid?
Yeah, didn't I say that?
You already took care of it?
Yeah.
Dang.
What? You said he won 10,000 UPX. I paid him 10,000 UPX.
More people should tune in.
Right?
That was fast. You don't play around.
I don't like owing people, man. That's it over with.
I'll make sure. I'm glad I only said 10,000, not 100,000.
I'm glad you only said 10,000 too, because be blowing my Bermuda change.
Yes, Uplando, we get it. Now Uplando's cracking the dad jokes.
SOS.
Don't get him started. Don't get him started. I don't know if folks have hung out with him. Don't get him started. Boom. Yeah, agreed. Boom. And I think that was more about, I don't know which one. It could have been for anything. Could have been boom. Oh, we errored out. Boom. Dr. Dick got paid. Boom. SOS. Boom. Dak just keeps talking.
Boom.
All right, how are we doing?
All right. Well, Buellman keeps giving us blockchain updates, so we'll see if we got another one here soon.
Did anyone ever come up with a good acronym for soon? Upland's motto?
I don't know. I just know they trademarked it, so you actually
So
can't.
Glenda had a good question. And should we give him the bad news?
Well, actually, to me, it's not really bad news. It's okay news.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we are actually not going to have a booth at Genesis Week because neither one of us are able to get to Genesis Week. However, the UpX podcast will be having a booth at Genesis Week, and we are going to tailgate with them from afar. So we will have information on their booth at the UpX podcast. So if you want to stop and check it out, we will also be doing live races during Genesis Week as well. So we'll be there in spirit. Yeah.
So we don't have a booth, but one of our main sponsors, UpX Podcast, thank you, will be there, and they will have a booth, and we will be there in spirit.
And we are still stuck on the blockchain. That's crazy.
Oh, Uplando getting in on the action. Huh. Dr. Tid making. See, Dr. Tid, what happens when you show up? Things happen. You get stuff. It's awesome.
Right?
Don't miss another week.
Still getting the waiting for players to be ready command. All right, how do we want to proceed?
I think that we will have to maybe run a private race on Monday or Tuesday or at some point, and at some other point, we'll have to work with the drivers that made it to the final to reschedule, run it before next Friday. The sooner we run it, the better. If we can run it this weekend, if we can run it Monday, Tuesday, whatever, so that we can update the leaderboard.
Yeah, we can either try to schedule to rerun the race, which I am not a huge fan of. Another idea, which Buellman just posted, would be to set the race by places according to time. So your finishing time and your heat race would determine the finals for the final race. Up to you. I'll let you decide. You're the
schedule. If we are unable to schedule something before Tuesday, that is how we will place the final results.
What if we did this? Do all the drivers have an S1E that are in the finals?
I do not know. KO's like, no.
Oh, KO doesn't have an. He's got one.
He voted no to times.
Right.
He was taking it easy, letting people get comfortable and just coasted into third place in his heat. So he wants to show off in the big final race. Let's see if we have S1Es, S1Rs.
Okay, so KO's got one. Arshact has one. Buellman has one. Wanderer does not have one.
Ooh.
KO's got two.
KO, you're funny.
KO, do a swap quick. Oh no, JH is going to loan one.
Okay.
Oh, so we could run it with the S1Es if we wanted to.
Let's run it with the S1Es then.
Yeah. We'll just have to wait a couple of minutes for Wanderer to get his, and then we can go ahead and run it with S1Es. I think that's fair.
All right. Why not? Let's work through it. Report to the track. Nice. All right, Uplander, we're going to see what S1E. Wait, I ran an S1E. It's still, I mean, I still did 240, I think.
You should probably be able to do S1E in a stock car competition. S1E is actually, I think, a little bit faster by like maybe 1 kilometer.
Okay, I came in third against AI, so.
Yeah, but it's you, so.
That's what I'm saying. Thanks, man. Thanks. It's all right. It's all right. I'll get you back.
You already
Well,
did. I just spent 10 grand.
You got me back. All right. All right. All right.
All right. Just let us know when those are ready. I am going to go ahead and jump off to another quick commercial break. We'll do that fast, and then we will be right back.
Today's race brought to you by the UpX Podcast. Catch them Thursday nights at 9:15 p.m. Eastern.
The UpX Podcast with the property expert. If it's happening in Upland, it's the place you want to check first. With your host who's stupid to win and thank me later. Bringing the strategy, news, and cool charts with all the data. This is Upland, where the metaverse goes down. Genesis, San Fran, to Rio, and all around. Don't miss a week, you never know what they'll say next. It's the Upland Property Experts, baby, UPX.
All right, and we are back. I'm just talking to Lizette quickly about our issues here.
I was just dancing to the UpX Podcast theme song. It always gets me dancing. All right. So the plan for everyone who's just tuning in is we can't get our stock cars released, so we're going to run S1Es. 5 of the 6 had S1Es. We are getting a S1E shipped, special delivery to the last racer so we can all race. Got it?
That is what's happening.
And that was for Wolf Warner, so because he just showed up. So
Right.
There you go, Wolf Warner. That was for you, man. All right.
All right, so hopefully we'll get everybody in here pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Let's see what's going on here. Of course, now we have to.
This is
now
not
we
a
have to.
pre-recorded show. This is just people hanging out, having fun.
Right.
It's a true Twitch live stream.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, it's just what we do.
Yeah, yeah. Anyone watching us on Twitch? Hello.
All right, so we are just waiting on the car delivery to take place over to Wanderer 1976. So he'll be getting his car pretty quickly here, and then we can get into some more racing. Hopefully get into more racing. Let's see if we can't, let's try not to stick 6 more cars on the blockchain and have them not be able to run it.
All right. Well, while we work through technical issues on the track, well, to be fair, it's not on the track. It's not Uplando's fault this time.
Oh.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Uplando. Kidding. So I know High Park Ninja's been doing some racing. I know there's also been some other races. What are you seeing? What are you kind of like from, doing the headline news and so forth? What are some of the things that you're starting to see in the community and around racing?
Actually, springtime is kind of busy for everybody. So the racing community as a whole has been a little bit on the quiet side. There are a few things that look like we're going to kick a few things up here a little bit in some of the other leagues. I'm starting to see some chatter. Nothing has been definite yet. But yeah, hopefully we can get some other stuff going here pretty quick. Like I said, I know springtime's really busy for everybody. Because everybody's been stuck indoors for the last several months, and so littlest tiny bit of sunshine comes out, and everybody's like pew, scatter like cockroaches.
Like our cars have been scattered.
Right. Yeah. So I'm hoping that things start to turn up a little bit as people get used to the sunshine. So
should work. All right. It's been sent. So special delivery is on its way. It seems to have been done. And so now we just got to wait for it to clear the blockchain in terms of the delivery. And we will have 6 S1E racers.
And we'll have 6 S1Es that we can get stuck.
Oh, wait. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
6 S1Es that we can get stuck in the blockchain. Or stuck in racing. May not necessarily be in the blockchain, but stuck in racing.
And if this doesn't work, well, sometimes you just gotta say it's storming so bad we have to call the race or delay it.
Yep.
And I mean, it happens in F1. You have a tornado running through Italy. You got to call the race. Okay, I don't know if Uleman is joking, but I've been talking about semi-racing since I first saw the semis racing when it was still RNG.
Yep.
And I thought it was awesome to see those big monster.
I honestly would love to semi race. I own a semi, so I would absolutely have no issues at all running with my semi.
All right, so whoever starts the semi racing league, let Mass know.
Yeah, let me know. I'm totally down. All right. Wanderer's got his S1E. So Arshak, if you want to go ahead and start that restart that race, and we'll see if we can get everybody on the track for a second time here. Greyhound racing. Oh, Dr. Tid took a semi off the market. He's down.
There you go. Greyhound racing. Are you talking, Wolfhorn, are you talking about the big old Greyhound buses?
Yeah. Gotta have Greyhound bus racing. That would be awesome.
No, that's Greyhound bus demolition.
Whatever. I'm okay with that too.
So I'm down in Florida, and yeah, it's Florida. So, and the school bus racing, that is actually kind of fun.
All right.
More of school bus demolition than racing, but yeah, it's racing technically.
Interesting. I would be cool with that. All right. We are trying to get everybody in here. Okay, so the semi has an MPS score of 91. Dude, you could totally jack out a semi. Just saying.
Yeah. I actually think that would be pretty darn awesome.
Mm-hmm.
All right, code is up. Oh, excitement in the air. Racing's about to start again. After a rain delay, we're getting back on.
Here we go. Or at least we hope so, anyway.
Yeah. And that's a good way to put it. It was a rain delay.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're missing Wonder. Okay,
right.
everyone's in.
Everyone's in. I'm not even going to try because I know mine's messed up. So
yeah, I'm going to try to get in there. Shoot. I got to get back in through all this. Hold on a second. Spectator mode activate. And I think I'm getting in. Everybody's in. Tell them to start it. All right. S1E, 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 S1E.
all right. Let's see if we can get the finals for the week number 6 underway with alternate cars. Here we go. We're going to load up. This is where we got.
Don't jinx it.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And it was, we made it past that. We got to this, but
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck to starting.
Oh, and we're going to start. Yeah. Here we go. Woohoo!
Let's go. Oh, helicopter mode. Yeah.
Here we go. And we got Arshak right out in the lead. And here we go. These S1Es, everybody's running them good. We got Phalos in second. KO Ninja coming up into third. KO Ninja with a big slide coming into second place. Phalos and Arshak both slid down into 4th and 5th positions now. Everybody bunched up around these corners. San Mahoney in first, Buellman in second, KO Ninja in now second, third, Arshak up to third, Phalos now in 4th, Buellman dropped all the way down to 5th, now back up to 4th. San Mahoney trying to keep clear of the crowd because that is what's going to be necessary. He's got quite the lead going on there with a 49-second lap, 2 seconds faster than the next place guy. And here comes all the boosts being used. Arshak has moved up into second place. Oh no, huge skid by KO Ninja, dropping him all the way down into last. Oh my goodness. San Mahoney in first. Buellman now up to second. Arshak in third. Phalos in fourth. Wander 1976 in fifth. KO Ninja in sixth. With lap number 2 just about completed.
It is so hard to recoup from that boost skid. That boost skid is killer.
It is killer. If you're just a hair off, too, with this track, you really get mashed.
Yep.
So it looks like San Mahoney's got a nice, comfortable lead going into last lap here. Buellman still holding on to second place with a great boost there. Let's see if he, perfectly timed. Made it right around the corner. Boost shuts off right prior to the corner. Arshak still holding on into third.
I think Sam Mahoney is really stepping up. I think that
Oh,
he's
no.
going to be
Phalos broke. Phalos
Oh.
having car trouble.
Oh,
KO Ninja could be broke also. Oh, Sam Mahoney coming into the finish line here. He's going to finish up with first place. Bjorman. Oh, no.
whoa! I'm trying to give him a heart attack.
Able to hold up Arshak for third. Oh, my goodness. I thought Arshak was going to come up and take that outside run coming around that final turn, and Bjorman was able to hold him off to take second place. Sam Mahoney with his second win in a row, coming in with a 227.289 with an S1E, so that is moving. And we did have at least one player with an engine trouble. Phalos got knocked out with engine trouble. I believe KO Ninja probably also having some engine trouble, or that one last slide really just put a hurting on him.
That has happened before, where the boost slide kind of just knocks you out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Congratulations, Sam Mahoney, once again taking the win, second week in a row. Bjorman in second place. Arshak coming in third. Arshak driving for Matsuda this week, making it to the finals and making a great appearance in the third place. Another one of the MVMM guys stepping up there. Wander 1976 with another strong finish. Still making his plight for rookie of the season, and shouldn't be that hard to do because he's handily been on that. So another nice finish for Wander. Phalos with a nice finish in fifth. KO Ninja in sixth. All of them making the finals, getting the points. So we're going to tighten up the top of that leaderboard just a little bit more to see how we go out to finish the last two races of the season. So very excited to see how that plays out. Let's go ahead and check out our calendar for the next two races. We are at the Van Nuys Trophy next week, which is that the Northumberland track? Am I wrong about that, or I don't know.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so confused. But anyway, we're on Van Nuys Trophy next week. Track owned by our own Bjorman. Being supported by the Hyde Park Ninjas as our gold sponsor for next week's race. So thank you, Hyde Park Ninjas. Thank you, Bjorman, for submitting your track to us, and we appreciate everything that everyone is doing. All right. So with that, anything else, Dak? Anything to finish it up with? What do you got? Anything?
No.
No.
I'm talked out, man.
Well, thank you, everybody, for joining us on another edition of the MRNN Network's URL Stock Car Competition Series Racing. We'll see you again next week right here on the MRNN Network, 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 a.m. Pacific, and we will be racing on the Van Nuys Trophy. Until then, Mass Chef, we'll see you on the track.